The reception. To check the reception, you simply press the corrector button for 1 second. The second hand then indicates the reception possibilities as shown on the case back. For example, the hour 1 indicates the reception of DCF, the European signal, the hour 9, the US signal, and hour 6 indicates that the watch recently did not have any signal. To receive the signal, you press the corrector button for 3 seconds. 1, 2, and 3. The second hand will then move to the hour 8, which tells that the watch is ready to receive a signal. The reception period may last for approximately 10 minutes, so please make sure that there is no electronic magnetic noise close to the watch. Even without reception, the watch will have a stored perpetual calendar, so even in quartz mode, you have the correct date exactly at midnight. If no signal was picked up after some minutes, the watch continues with the internally stored time. You may now stop the transmission by pressing the corrector for 1 second. The hands will then move to the recently stored time. You may now adjust the time manually or use the Junghans app to feed a time signal. Change the time zone manually. To change the time zone manually, you pull out the crown into position C and you watch the movement of the second hand. The second hand then indicates the current hour, which is 14 here at the moment, as it is 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So minute 0 to 23, consider AM or PM. Via the crown, you can now adjust the hour forward or backward by turning the crown in either direction. So now that would be 15, just 3 p.m. If the second hand points to the correct hour, you push in the crown and the watch starts adjusting to the correct time zone without even losing the precision of the second. It's as simple as that. How to use the Junghans app. The Junghans app allows you to transmit any time signal and date to your watch. To start, please download the app via the App Store for iOS or Play Store for Android and open the app. The app also gives you news on Junghans, the instructions on the Mega Watch, as well as on the app itself. And it also gives you frequently asked questions. So if you do not have any time signal and reception, and the watch does not show the correct time, for example, after a change in battery, there is no need to set the time and date manually. You can easily use the Junghans Mega app to feed a time signal, but let me demonstrate you how to use it. To start, please select a location. We are here in Germany. Check the time and the date. And press the corrector button for 3 seconds to put the watch into the receiving mode. This is indicated by the second hand at the hour 8. Place the watch with the side of the hour 8 next to the speaker, which should be on full loudness, and start the transmission. So this may last now in between 3 to 15 minutes, and during this time you should leave the watch still next to the phone. Please note that if you recently had reception and you're traveling into another time zone, It is the quickest way to change the time zone manually. So for further details, please check the instructions on the guide on your app. Please respect that if you do have reception, we suggest not to use the app for time synchronization. If you travel and if you want to adjust the time zone, it is easier and even more accurate to change the time zone manually. So therefore, the junghans app is your safety backup to transmit any time signal, but it will also keep you up to date with any news on junghans. Using sleep mode to save battery lifetime. To get into battery saving mode, press the corrector button with a little pin, which comes with every watch, for 9 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 8 and 9. The watch will turn to 8 minutes past 10 and 32 seconds. And the date will also slowly adjust to 25. All mega watches we send from Schramberg in Germany will arrive in the sleep mode to save battery lifetime. The lithium batteries last for approximately 2 years, but if you display the watch in the shop window, if you want to store the watch, or if you want to take professional pictures, we recommend to get into this sleep mode. To release the saving mode, you simply press the corrector button for 1 second. Doing this now. The watch will immediately start to adjust to the stored time, which might be the German time. If you need to change the time zone, please follow this section.